All right, Bears fans, it could be the final week of the Matt Nagy era, and if you are ready for the Matt Nagy era to come to an end, like this video. Hey, maybe he ends with a 3-game winning streak, but either way, it must come to an end. And if you agree with me, like the video if you want this to be the final week for Matt Nagy. Today's episode of Chicago Bears Now is presented by Manscaped. Get the best men's grooming products on the planet at manscaped.com. 20% off when you use promo code BEARS20 at manscaped.com. I'm your host, Harrison Graham, and I am a proud user of Manscaped products. Trust me on that one, manscaped.com, promo code BEARS20. All right, thanks to our sponsor there, Manscaped. Let's get into today's Bears rumors roundup here. Justin Fields, is he going to start against the Minnesota Vikings in Week 18 after missing the last couple of weeks? Three Smoking Jays. I think it's actually pretty likely that the rookie will start the season finale after dealing with a banged-up ankle the last couple of weeks. Matt Nagy said at his Monday press conference that the Bears want to start Fields this week, said it'll simply come down to how he's feeling, his health improving throughout the week. But last week there was good progression for the ankle injury, and feels like a good possibility that he will indeed start for Chicago in the season finale, which, hey, you know, the QB shuffle continues, right? Nick Foles in Week 16 picks up a win. Andy Dalton picks up a win in Week 17. Maybe all three quarterbacks can start the final 3 games, and maybe all 3 can win. Who the hell knows? Obviously, a lot of that will depend on Minnesota and how they approach this game as they are now eliminated from the playoffs. But I would like to see Justin Fields play, and we'll certainly talk about that a little bit more as we go along. But I want to ask you guys first. Do you want Justin Fields to start Week 18? Type Y for yes, you want to see the rookie play one more time, or type in for no, this coach is going to get fired, why risk further injury? Let me know what you guys think. Pin comment on today's video, so if you get hit with the YouTube ad break, let us know, do you want Justin Fields to start in Week 18? Obviously, it's been a bit of a whirlwind of a rookie season for Justin Fields. Up and down play, albeit I think he's clearly gotten better as the season has gone along now. You know, you had in a couple of minor injuries, the rib injuries, now the ankle. Obviously, is frustrating for him, I'm sure. But I think we've gotten to see his talents on display, both as a passer and as a runner. But I do think it is fair to question, should he even play in this game, because Matt Nagy and this coaching staff likely won't be here. But, you know, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see Fields play. If further injury is minimal, the risk of it is minimal. There's always risk when you play in a football game. And he's close to 100%, I say play him. I'm fine with him. You might as well play him, right? I mean, you know, even if it's going to be a different offense next year, I still think reps matter, especially for a rookie, even if it's going to be a different system, you know, in just a few months once a new coaching staff gets in here. But if he's healthy and the further risk of injury is not that great, then why not, right? Let's at least it'll make Week 18 a lot more entertaining. So you might as well play Justin Fields if he is healthy to go. Now, today's episode of Chicago Bears Now, remember, presented by Manscaped. 20% off, free shipping when you use promo code BEARS20 at manscaped.com. Folks, the Lawnmower 4.0 is a life changer. Maybe you have a little extra cash laying around after Christmas. I know I always get a lot of money for Christmas as well. A perfect post-Christmas present is the Lawnmower 4.0 from Manscaped. It's going to keep your balls nice and tidy and clean. Smooth skincare technology. You know, when you're getting frisky late at night with your significant other, you know, you don't want it to be all tangly down there. You don't want it to be like the Amazon rainforest. You want to be nice and smooth for your lady, or if for you ladies watching, it's a good gift for your man as well to keep it nice and tidy. Manscaped.com, promo code BEARS20. Get 20% off the Lawnmower 4.0 at Manscaped. Trust me on this one. You will not regret it. It's the best men's grooming products on the market. Manscaped.com, promo code BEARS20. All right, we'll keep it moving here. Matt Nagy's final days as head coach. Yeah, bear down. This is it. 4 Smoking Jays, bear down. It's happening. Look, there's always a chance, right, that there's a last-minute change. This is 99.9999999% chance this is his final game. against the Minnesota Vikings. This is just how it is going to be. He will not be the head coach after this week. Now, Ian Rapoport said on Sunday, kind of a loose report, but said the expectation is that the Bears will start their coaching search after Week 18, which of course would mean that Matt Nagy would be gone after next Sunday against Minnesota. Look, could the McCaskies change their mind at the last second? It's possible. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Matt Nagy, I think he knows. You hear the way he's talking. He knows his days in Chicago are numbered. I mean, he's not a dumb guy. There's just no way he returns. I mean, even if you win Sunday, you finish 7-10, and some 3 wins in a row. Who cares, right? One of them's against the Giants, Seahawks a couple weeks ago. Minnesota's out now. That win wouldn't mean much. The damage is done. You can't bring Matt Nagy back if you are the Chicago Bears. So I just don't see how there's any way he ends up returning. More reasons why he won't in just a second. But we'll let you guys decide. Maybe you disagree. Will Matt Nagy or will Sunday be Nagy's final game in Chicago? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I don't think there's any doubt about it. I'm typing my 1 for yes. But hell, who knows? Maybe things end up changing in the next week, but I don't think so. I think this time next week we'll be talking about Nagy being fired. Okay, you look at Nagy's tenure as well, and you're like, man, where did this go wrong? And I think once it's official, I'm going to do a video at some point on why the Matt Nagy era did not work in the end, because after a 12-4 start, you're like, man, do you have your Belichick? Do you have your Andy Reid? Is this guy going to be your John Harbaugh? Well, it didn't exactly play out that way with 2 mediocre seasons in 19 and 20, and then couldn't figure it out this year, sitting there at 6-10. Look, I defended Matt Nagy for a while. I think he has some good attributes as a head coach. I like his leadership skills, but he was brought here to fix the offense, and the offense wasn't fixed. After 2018, it regressed mightily, and that's why the Matt Nagy era has had to come to an end after this game against Minnesota. So for Smokin' Jays, he's gone. He will not be back next season, and a coaching search will officially be underway in a week. We're filming this on Monday, so a week from now, I think it'll be all over, and we will be talking about a coaching search, which is why you guys should subscribe to the channel, because once Matt Nagy is officially fired, we're going live. I book it. YouTube.com/BearsNow. Subscribe, turn on notifications. We'll be here in the studio ready to rock and roll on Black Monday after Week 18. And as soon as we get the news, we're going live. So subscribe, join us on this journey, because it's going to be a busy off season. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see what direction the Bears go in. So once Nagy is canned, we'll be live here on Chicago Bears Now. All right, Ryan Pace, is he going to get fired too? Let's keep talking about the doom and gloom, shall we? I'll go 3 Smokin' Jays. I'm not as confident, but I do think it's leaning more in that direction than the other direction, which would mean to keep Ryan Pace for another season. It just doesn't really make sense to keep Ryan Pace. Now, this rumor origin coming from me. There's no hardcore reports really out there right now that saying he's for sure going to be gone. Like, it's pretty obvious, like 99% again, that Nagy's not going to return. Pace a little more less certain, right? Less chatter out there. While Nagy's fate is clear, Pace's is not at this point. You'd have to read between the lines if you think Pace is going to be gone or not. Now, there's a lot of reasons why Pace should go, but the simple one is he's here to bring in a winning roster, and this team has 1 winning season since he took over in 2015. I mean, that's a long time. They've given him a lot of rope to try and be the GM of this organization. He's certainly done some good things, but not nearly enough. It hasn't translated to enough winning, and you could say, oh, well, that's on the coach. Who hires the coach? Yeah, that's Ryan Pace. I think he'll also be fired. Again, 3 Smokin' Jays. It's kind of in that 75% range. I'm not 100%, not 99.9% like I am with Matt Nagy, but I think it's leaning more in that direction than in the other, because think of it this way. We speculated, why have they not fired Nagy? Why are they not taking advantage of this 2-week rule where they can interview other coaches? Well, you need a GM before you can hire a coach. Maybe the Bears are sitting back and saying, why fire Nagy when we can't really start our vetting process without a GM? Because the 2-week window rule doesn't account for interviewing GM candidates from other teams. So maybe George McCaskey and the Bears are sitting back and saying, just let the season play out. We'll fire Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy the Monday after the Minnesota game. We'll get a GM in here. Then we'll get a coach. Boom, ready to go. So I'm pretty confident Pace will be gone, but I'm not 100%. We'll see how things shake out. Now, what do you want to do if you were George McCaskey? What would you do with Ryan Pace? The way I see it, there's 3 options. Number 1, Type F for fire. Fire, get rid of him, he's gone. Type K for keep. He can be the GM for another year. Type C for change his role. President of football ops. Director of player personnel, something like that, but he's not the GM anymore. What would you do? F for fire, K for keep, C for change role. And remember, subscribe because we'll be live as soon as Matt Nagy gets fired.